Hi there, in this course we're going to build this footer right here with the checkout buttons, total price and payment icons. So let's dive into it. This is the starting point of the footer, and let's first of all check out what type of elements this footer consists of. So we open up the layer panel, the footer is selected, and then first things first, we can see the discounts. The discounts appear in the footer of a cart drawer to show every promotion that is currently applied to the order. And discounts are obviously dynamically displayed based on the discounts you have set up in your Shopify store. You can also see this by the green outline, so you know it's connected to your store. These discounts are just placeholders that you can customize the look and feel of. And once it's published, you will see your own discounts right here. Then we have the total cart count, and then we have this button. First of all, let's focus on the button. So the total price count right here, I also want to have this within the button. So let's select the cart element. Before we do that, let's zoom in a little bit more. There we go. We duplicate this element by pressing Command D on your MacBook, or you can right click and then click on duplicate. We grab this element and then we drag it into the button. We do that in the layer panel. We drag it right into the button. Now for the button itself, let's make sure it has round corners by changing the radius to 99. Then the fill color, set it to black. The total price count is not visible anymore, so we change the color to white, and there we have it. Within these two text elements, I will drag in another text element in the insert panel, text, and drag it in between. This is a simple text element, this line right here. Change the color to white, and this looks about right. Next up are the discounts. I'm not going to use them in this footer, so let's delete them. And now let's drag in the payment icons right underneath the button. Back again in the insert panel. Under cart, we can find the payment icons element right here. So let's drag them underneath the button. When the payment icons are selected, you can see that this element is being repeated on the payment icons. And the payment methods shown in the canvas are just a placeholder, and the active payment methods that you have in your Shopify store will be published and shown once it's published. So once it's live in your actual Shopify store. Underneath the repeat on, we can find the limit, and right here we can limit the amount of payment icons that are shown, because maybe within your Shopify store you accept over 30 different payment methods. You don't want to show them all, so you can limit them right here. Let's set the limit to 5, and this already looks way better. Something else, what we can do when the payment icons are selected, as you can see in the layer panel, is of course tweak the size of the icons, but in my opinion they look great, so we don't have to touch them. Last but not least, I want to create a bit more space between this button and the text above. So the button is selected, then we can see that there's a round spacing of 6. Let's change that to 24 to the top, so there's a bit more space. And now as we zoom out, we can see the finished result. It's important to realize that this footer element is just a regular row. So any content you want can be dragged into this, and the customization options are limitless. But for now, we'll leave it at this. So thanks for tuning in to this episode, and see you in the next one.